Hello YouTube. If you see my video, you've probably been through a couple of those walkthroughs before that say they'll give you a free website, but really what you end up with is a nice website with a domain that just ends in .godaddy or .wix, and these don't really get you where you want to be, since I'm assuming you guys want a nice professional website, and no professional website will end like this. How many websites do you know that have a .godaddy at the end? So obviously, if this is something that you've seen, that's not what you wanted, and after you go through the whole effort of making a site, those things actually don't let you use your own domain name unless you spend a recurring fee of normally like $14 a month. So if that happened to you, don't worry, I've got you covered in this video. So if you just came to this video, please leave a like and a sub, since the value I'm about to get you will save you over $100 a year easily. Okay, so how is it that I've figured this out? So I had my own website, and I spent over $100 trying to get it working. For the first year, I paid in advance. Everything was good, and that was my website. Now later on, I saw a promotion that GoDaddy was running. Now they say that they will give you a completely free website for however long you need. Now, that was cool, because I am paying $10 a month or more. So that was the starting price, and now I see there's a free site. So I wanted a free site. It's a lot better than spending $100 a year, especially if you're not making tons of money on the site. So what I did was I call up GoDaddy and I say, I can't transfer this by myself. Is there any way you can transfer my site to this other site? They tell me, no can do. We can't transfer you over to the free site. I'm like, okay, makes sense. I guess you don't want to lose your existing revenue. But I don't want to lose this at this point. I can make a site in a pretty short amount of time. So what I did was I created a new site using the free sites that they have. So I create the site, everything's good. I copy almost word for word my other site, and I created the site. I'm ready to plug it in. I unplug my other site, which this is bad because you don't want to lose your other site. Because if you can lose all your revenue, you don't want your SEO getting messed up. Whatever, I took the risk and I unplugged it. Now I go to plug in the new site, and it's not working. They gave me a .godaddy site for free. They're like, because it defaults. Buy a .godaddy site, they automatically give you that, which is the same service that every free site place will give you. So it's saying, oh, you want to plug in your own custom domain name? That's fine. Just pay a monthly fee. So I felt kind of stupid at that point, since I had spent hours trying to make my own website, and what happened was I couldn't even get any benefit, because their free site is really free if you don't actually intend on using it professionally. So I was kind of bothered by this, but there's nothing I could really do. So I was okay with this until I found out how to get by this. You see, GoDaddy.com kind of possibly had a glitch. Right now, I'm going to run you guys past the entire process to using their free site to make it into an actual free site, because you guys promised a free site and you guys delivered. You guys just possibly didn't realize. So everyone watching this, you are in the secret to doing this. This may not last forever, since this theoretically is kind of an error or something. This shouldn't officially be working, but it does work if you use this exact way of doing it, and I'm going to run you guys along how to use this. Now, currently, I have a few sites using this, and they're all free, and I didn't work on them too much, but they work well. The only drawback, you get a little banner on top that says it's a free site, but no one seems to care, and on my site, I can bring in revenue on that through affiliates, and no one's bothered with the free site banner. So, not really a problem, and it still looks very professional. You get every tool from the regular paid sites. Not only that, certain tools on the basic plan you normally can't get unless you're either paying for the medium plan or you're on a trial. So this free plan kind of gives you all the features that you can't really connect usually unless you're already paying the standard plan, which is more expensive than the basic. So what I'm teaching you today is going to get you that benefit. You're going to get all the standard features more or less more advanced than their basic plan. So it's really a pretty good deal all in all for $0 down. Now there is one expense you do need to pay, and that is for domain names. I get my domain names for like $8.50, but in general they cost you $12 or $18, $12 for the first year, $18 after that. I can teach you guys how to do that in a later video, and that's really for more advanced users. But if you guys think about it, a $12 to $18 fee is less than Netflix or any subscription by a lot. As in, like, this is $12 or $18 per year, not per month. So you're spending $1 to $2 a month, really less. So this is the minimum investment you want to have if you want to have an actual nice website. So I'm going to run you guys along how to do this on the computer right now. As you can see, we go to More on GoDaddy, and we have WebScaler, email and office, promos, and here we are. Okay, so you see this open we stand. This came after the illness that went around. So we are just going to click on this, and this will be where we get our offers. Now they're offering special things for free because of how the economy and whatever, which stock market's been doing great, but I'm always happy to get some free stuff, which I actually use. Okay, so marketing tools. This is a little, it's not really great. I'm saying I've seen better, and it doesn't get you much, but it is free, so you could try it out for a month and then cancel it. That always works. Okay, but what is there? There's websites plus marketing. This works very well if you're down to have a GoDaddy site, which we're really not. So what do we want to have? Let's say we want to have a blog, which I'm assuming a lot of you guys are going to want. Okay, so what should we name it? Free domain. That works. Now I'm clicking it, and it's going to generate us a site that hopefully we can connect to a domain because we like having free sites. So let's try it out. This is where most other YouTubers would have told you. Now you have a free site, you can customize it, and now you have a free domain.godaddysites.com, your own custom domain. This is not what we want. We want to have a custom domain. So what are we going to do? We're going to attach our own domain. Okay, so where do we go? Let's go in the settings, because this is where it lets you connect. Okay, connect domain. Look more professional with a custom domain. Select the plan. What happened to free sites? Oh, okay, so yearly I can get a starting offer, $7.99 a month, which is going to last me $80 plus another $16. It's going to be $96 plus tax, maybe. So that's not what we want. And this is where you would stop normally and say, that was a waste of time. Well, not a waste of time here. Let's get away from here. And what we're going to do is completely different. Okay, so you can try out the site, edit it before you do anything else, but you don't really need to at this point. And I'm going to teach you how to connect it. Okay, so at this point, you're going to go off the computer since that's all the computer can do for you. You're not going to get any further using a computer since this is where GoDaddy intended the program, and now you're locked out. You can't connect your domain, so you can edit the site, make it very nice, but it's not really going to help you. So for the second part of this, we can't use a computer any longer. Since this is not going to work, the online site will not let you connect a domain unless you pay a lot of money up front for the year or for the month. And this is not something that we wanted to do since we want our own professional domain to be connected to our own site. So what are we going to use? We will use either your phone, a tablet, a mobile device. Use something separate, okay? Anywhere where we can access the apps, possibly on a Chromebook, which I don't like. Okay, so here we go. I have my Samsung tablet over here, and I'm going to use this. I'll screen record it so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to show you guys how to get your own website for free to get past this whole not working computer situation. Okay, so I'm going to open up GoDaddy on my tablet, and we're going to check out the same thing as before, but let's see if there's any difference now. Okay, so I'm going to go on here. As you can see, free domain, that's the same thing as before, except now we're going to see the differences. We're going to edit site. As you can see, it's the same layout as before, just enabled for tablets and phones, so it looks exactly the same. Now we have the same settings page, and over here, you can see the same buttons as before. There's an option to publish it, and there's an option to manage it. Now before, when we click this, what happened was, it said that if you wanted to change your domain, you're now going to have to pay a subscription. So we're not going to have that. Just check this out. Manage. Oh, here's one of my websites, casefinish.com. Right now, I don't think it's connected to anything. But now I can connect it to here if I'd like to. So now I can click Save and Publish. Now it's publishing. And we'll just wait for this, and then if this works, we just bypass the entire system, which is great. I'm going to go back over here onto my computer. There we go. Your site is almost live. So now casefinish.com should have my free GoDaddy site. I'm probably going to remove it from here because I want to use this domain for something else. But this is going to be good since now on my computer, theoretically, it should be connected to this free site. So now I'll go over here and I'll show you. And then just if you guys want, I'll prove it to you that I didn't go and buy a domain policy for now. I didn't buy hosting. What I actually did was I used the free thing and I just bypassed it through the app. You guys will be able to do this for yourself. And so now I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to show you casefinish.com. And then after I'll go and edit it from my GoDaddy page to show you that it is connected. Okay, so casefinish.com. As you can see, the free domain is now connected. And this is completely able to be used by everyone. You would now be able to search this and use it yourself. You'd be able to go on the site and find it. There's no .godaddy.com domain anymore. Now, no other place has given this before, and I'll prove it on my regular dashboard so you guys can see before you guys do it for yourself. Okay, so let me check over here. Okay, so now I'm going on the GoDaddy site, and I'm doing websites plus marketing, free domain. This is free, connected to casefinish.com. You can already see here, casefinish.com, free site, which is, again, not something they want you to do. So now if I go over here, I'm going to select it. Now it's going to give me the option to edit my website. Edit my website. As you can see, I go into settings. It is published. I click connect domain. It's already connected in the upper left over there. It says casefinish.com. Basic connect domain. It still says select the plan, but it's now connected. Now, if I would go to over here and make an update, it would stay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here it is. Connected. Now, publish it. That works. Everything works 100%. And there you go. This is the free tutorial on how to get a free website. This will probably save you over $100 on your first year and then way more going down. Okay, so for recognize connected to casefinish.com. And of course, this works. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to get more content like this, then just leave a like and a sub so that it'll help the channel out and you guys can get more content exactly like this. And with that, have a good one and I'll see you in the next one.